Hey guys, we're the Mechanical Contractors Association. We're going to be doing the paper airplane competition today, as you can see. I'm Joe Apollo, the president.
I'm Steve Morales, the historian.
I'm David Ski, project lead.
Lucas Smith, the treasurer.
And we got Justin Smith behind the camera. Huge shout out to him. We're going to be showing you guys how to build paper airplanes, a bunch of different types, going through what the engineering principles are on them, and having a competition at the end. So you guys can make all of them if you want, or just some of them, but let's get to it. All right guys, so here we go. This is gonna be paper airplane number one. Regular computer paper can do it with lined paper too. But first you're gonna fold it in half. Want to be very, very careful when you're making paper airplanes, making sure that you're making all good folds. It's the first step. Next, as per usual, fold two corners inward, crease it again so that your airplane looks like this now. Next, we're going to take it and fold it downward like that. Okay. You want the tip from the top to be aligned with the crease that you made. And now we're going to take these two top corners and fold them in to the center crease again. So now our airplane looks like this. We're going to take this little point, fold it up. Our airplane looks like this, fold it in half again. Then we're going to fold the wings down. And we're going to have our airplane. And one thing we want to talk about is making good creases all the time, making sure that as an engineering principle that you guys are always very conscientious about details, because not making the good folds or making weak creases, your airplane's going to lose energy when flying and it's not going to fly as far. So we got our airplane here, and now to the next one.
All right guys, so for our second plane, we're gonna be doing a nice little original paper airplane. We're gonna start off by folding it hot dog style, and make sure you line up the edges. After that, you open it back up, fold the top two corners in to the line. And then after you do that, you're gonna fold those corners again, one more time over. Crease those down. All right, so at this point of the process, your airplane should kind of look like this. Once we have that, we're gonna fold it together, and then we're gonna take one of the wings and bend it down. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right. So this is your basic concept. To spice things up a little bit, we're gonna make some little modifications to help improve the airflow for the plane, help stabilize it when it's flying. So by doing that, we're gonna take a little rip in the back, fold this up. We got a nice little tail fin now. And then after that, we're gonna take each of the wings and give them a little fold. And there you have it. Upgraded version of the OG airplane.
Hey guys, we're gonna be making paper airplane number 3. So first you're gonna take your sheet of paper, take one corner and bring it down to the side so the edges line up. So it's gonna look like that. And then you're just gonna unfold it and do it to the other side. So now you're gonna have like an X in the middle of those seams. Now you're just gonna take your paper, fold it down so the center of the X is at the top of that fold. Make sure the fold is nice and straight. So now you should have something that looks like this with the seams. Now you're gonna take it, flip it over, and just push in the middle, and bring it up like that. You should have something like this. And you're just gonna take this, push it down. Now, it should look like that. Next, you're gonna take these two pieces and fold them up towards the center, the top. So it should look like this now. Now you're gonna take just the front and fold it down so this tip touches the back. Now you should have something like this. And now here, I'm just gonna fold it in half. Bend it down so we make our wings. Now we should have something like this. I'm gonna fold the ends of the wings up like this, so we're gonna make little fins. It's gonna keep the airplane for flying straight. And this airplane has a lot of weight in the front, so I'm gonna make a little fin in the back by ripping the bottom just to where that seam is. Take it up, flip it. Now you'll have that, and that'll keep the airplane flying straight and won't get weighed down from the front.
What's up, guys? I'm a pretty original man, so I'll show you a pretty basic build right here. We're gonna fold it in half. Of course, we want to flatten out the creases always. Open it back up. Do a simple fold right here. Fold each corner in. Pretty standard start right here. Fold it. Then we're gonna add a nice big flap right here for the wings. Both sides. Most people would stop right there, but I add a little twist. One more fold up, right to the top edge on both sides. Pretty basic build, but gets the job done. Fold these up.
All right, now we're gonna talk about what we think the positives and flaws of each airplane are. So first we'll start with Steve's, obviously, because my opinion is the worst. Not throwing shade at him, but you know. So as you guys can see, if we're not squeezing it together, it kind of folds apart, and you know, it's not really being held together. That's a huge flaw because airplanes, when they're compact, the airflow will go around it, lifting it. We're not gonna get into too much detail, but it's falling apart, losing a lot of energy as it's flying. Not really compact, it's like throwing a sheet of paper pretty much. So, I mean, the flaps keeps it going straight. We'll see how it turns out, but who knows. Davis will explain his plane.
Yeah, sure. So the next one that we got, this is the one I built. It turned out to fly pretty straight. I think with all the little modifications we put on it, it helped streamline the plane, make it more aerodynamic. So I think this might be one of the favorites for the competition. So we're gonna test it out later. We got two more.
Yep. This is Lucas's. I actually very much like this plane. It's got the two flaps keeping it straight, and the little rip at the back that helps keep the airplane floated and doesn't drag it down. It's very compact and held together, which is good, unlike Steve's plane. It is a little front loaded, as you can see at the front. Could end up costing him, but you know, we'll see. I think this is a dark horse in my
Could be a
opinion.
contender. It definitely could be a contender.
Could definitely.
The last one we got is the one made by our very own president, Mr. Joe Paulo. And you know, I actually really like this plane as well. You know, it's very moderately sized. Not too much going on, but it keeps it all together, and that's good for the aerodynamics. And he's got this little flap down here, a little added extra weight, relatively in the middle. So that should cause it to move fairly smoothly, fairly straight. So this could also be a contender in the competition. Keep your eyes peeled.
And if you guys want, add paper clips to your planes for a little weight. See how it would do if you want. We're not gonna do that today, but we've seen it in the past, so my pleasure if you want to. But let's get to throwing. All right, guys, so we're gonna throw them one by one and stand by how far it went. See who has the best. So I'll go first, obviously. I think I'm low-key the favorite, but here we go.
Okay. All right, test trial number 2. We got the record breaker out here. About to see this baby fly.
Oh. All right, this is paper airplane number 3. Let's see how it goes.
All right, now I'm up. Honestly, not too confident, but let's see how it goes.
Well, folks, there you have it. Coming in first place, my plane, obviously, but we're the Mechanical Contractors Association. Hope you guys came out and had fun today. And if you want to build any other planes, go for it. But that's all for today. See you next time.